Hey, what's up? Welcome to the very first episode of Marketing in Google. I'm really excited to have you here and I'm ready to get started. So, today I want to be able to first talk about what exactly Google Ads are. Google's business empire is built on top of its advertising, and they do this in many ways. Some you're very familiar with, others maybe not so much. The very first one, and the most popular one, is their search ads. Now, search ads appear whenever you type in keywords and search for topics on Google. So you have all of these businesses bid for these keywords and bid for the chance to show up whenever you're looking for solutions that they may have. Display ads appear in all shapes and sizes whenever you visit websites, usually with heavy traffic. Typically, media companies covering the news, sports, or opinion pieces will have some sort of display ads powered by Google. This is also how certain content creators, like bloggers or opinion writers, this is how they make money using Google as well. YouTube ads are super clever. They appear on multiple formats across the entire YouTube network. So you might see an ad like this, like that, or like that. Shopping ads are fairly new. They show product pages of connected e-commerce sites. So usually you'll have the big e-commerce platforms running this part of the Google ad network. But typically, anyone with an e-commerce store is able to run shopping ads as well. And of course, you have the ever-pleasant mobile ads. These ads typically take the form of videos whenever you download a mobile app game. Many of these you see are typically powered also by Google advertising. Google ads are everywhere. They take up almost the entire amount of space that we consume online, and they're not going to go away anytime soon. Google figured out a long time ago that being where the information is will eventually lead to world domination. So, for as long as you are using the internet, you will get an ad, you will get an ad, and yes, you will get an ad. Now, you might be thinking, but Miggy, Mark Zuckerberg is the king of ads. What are you talking about? I completely understand that argument, but the numbers simply don't lie. Last year, Facebook's ad revenue totaled nearly $71 billion. So you have the Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp platforms powering all of these advertisements. But in the same time frame, Google brought in a whopping $133 billion worth of advertisements. This figure accounts for nearly 22% of total advertising in the entire world. Billions and 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 billions. Yeah, you get what I mean. Now, as a thought exercise, I want you to imagine these brands. Let's say you have Nike, H&M, Pepsi, Starbucks, and McDonald's. You take each company's respective brand value, you add them all up, and you'll still be a couple of billion short of how much Google was able to bring in just with their advertising last year. So yes, you can make the argument that Mark Zuckerberg is the Thanos of the online space. But in reality, Google is undefeated. And the numbers for businesses simply do not lie. In a recent report by the Google Economic Impact team, they were able to estimate that advertisers made an average of 8 times ROI for their advertisements on Google. This works for small businesses all the way to the biggest businesses in the world. They also measure that 90% of the internet users of the entire world can be reached by the Google's display network. And of course, you have 3.5 billion searches made every single day. Now, the reason why Google advertising is such a lucrative business is simply because it works. It is the biggest business directory in the world, it is the widest billboard in the world, and simply put, it is the most powerful ad platform in the entire world. I don't know how much more I can emphasize that. So, as a consumer, it will benefit you to know how Google uses your data. You use Google every single day, and you have the responsibility to understand just how Google uses this data to advertise and show products to you. And for marketers, you want to be able to use this power wisely. Now, I'm going to spend another video or two talking about just exactly how Google advertising works. But right now, as a marketer, all you need to know is that it's extremely powerful and you need to be able to use it to bring value to your customers. That's all the time that I have for you today. Thank you, take care, and make it great.